All right, what's happening, fam? L.A.R movement still moving. Real people, fake world. There's a lot of our society has definitely changed, even as a kid since I grew up. More so for the faker, the fake, because when people say honesty is the best policy, when people say be real, when people say be truthful, be fair, we live in a society where all of those qualities are noble and good, but we're surrounded by people in positions who are the complete opposite of that. So you got people lying, manipulating, stealing, cheating, um, oppressing, setting up, you know, uh, basically the antithesis of everything. Shepherds for the devil, in a sense, where but then you got people here who just real people. Not saying that we all real people, we all exist, okay? But what I mean is in real, they have a soul. They're not soulless, spineless, um, brainless sheep, you know. So now you have people out here saying who don't have principles. And when people, and this is how this country was built. To be perfectly honest, it was built on um, people with a lack of morality, principles, ethics, morals, soulless, spineless, cowardly, as manipulators. That's what this country's built on. Uh, it's becoming a little more pretty. You know, it used to be ugly. It used to be a little bit more ugly, a little bit more dirty, a little more grungy. Now they're trying to pretty up that fake ass. The fakeness of this country, things that go on. Because now people are feeling out of place. And what I mean by people, real people who have a real soul, who have real integrity or dignity, are starting to feel like outsiders in this country for a reason. Because you're having conversations with people and people say, yeah, that's the way it's supposed to be. Oh, being a liar is the way it's supposed to be. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's what, being a manipulator is the way it's supposed to be. Yeah, okay. Being a thief is the way it's supposed to be. Yeah, being able to skew all the rules for you to get over at somebody else's expense is where it's supposed to be. Yeah, yeah, that's fair. I said, okay, okay. Now, what happens? You got real people slowly separating themselves, and then you got real people who are boxed in, who feel like, you know what? I'm not gonna be sitting around here around all you fake folks laughing and drinking tea, thinking that this is okay. Y'all gonna set me off. So, and you see it, not just. I guess YouTube is a fishbowl. It's a uh, a nice synopsis of how it goes on. Because you see people who want to hide behind something or hide behind a name or something or fake opinion or you know, and they can't even do it right. And that's another thing. A lot of fake people lack intelligence because being a manipulator and sometimes being fake, you have to keep up the lie. And the funny part about that is people swear that lies and thieves are smart because they have to weave in and out of things, or people who in general are trying to get over have to weave in and out of things and manipulate systems to make sure they get away scot free. And people perceive that as smart. Well, it's not very smart at all because if you need to make all these moves and a person can see what you're doing from a mile away and say, you this because you're fake. That's fake because you did this, this, this. If you really wanted to get it done, you'd have did that. It'd have been all over with. you know, a person can write a book on some bullshit, and a person can read it and in 2 sentences say it didn't take all that. All you had to say was X, this, and this, and that would have been it. See that's the thing. So now we living in a world where people want to be fake, and people get upset hanging around real people because, to a degree, a real person next to a real person in this fake world is looked at like, how could you do that? How could you actually be real? I see. You take the easy way out. Bunch of sheep went. A bunch of sheep went right. You went left. Everybody else is off trying to make themselves feel better for being sheep, and you just like, hey, bye. And it's fucked up because at the end of the day, karma, the circle of life. Everything comes back around. Everything has a cycle. So this is a cycle of fakeness. And to be perfectly honest, the cycle is coming to an end. And anybody and everybody who's just paying attention can see that. Like, it's almost over. The jig is up on fakeness in this fake society and fake world. It's pretty much over. People are trying to stretch it out for as long as they can. They're trying to get the last little bit of fake juice out. That's it, man. Now we're gonna have to deal with the real. And for all the real people who've been living in this fake world, I can promise you, just like real people feel like outsiders in this fake world, when the fakers come to try to get guidance, real people gonna be long gone. I ain't hanging around y'all. I spent my whole life around you fake motherfuckers. No, you on your own. I hope you get what I'm saying. If you don't, let me know. But if you do, let me know too. Peace.